welcome back to my channel. So by today's title, you all can tell what I am doing. I am camping, specifically solo camping, and I practice SUV camping. This is not my first time. I am one of those black girls who camp, and so I just want to get on here and show you all my setup of how I convert my Toyota RAV4 2018 SUV into a camper for the night. Hey y'all, so the sun is setting, so I'm gonna try to make this quick, but again, I have a 2018 RAV4 XLE, and this is how I car camp. And so we'll start over here with the bedding area. Here is where I sleep for the night. I tried to make it very comfortable and girlish because that's just my personality. Even though I love to camp, I am very much of a glamper. And so my bedding actually does not sit on a platform. What you'll find is some people place a platform underneath their bedding just to make it more even. I find the way I set up my bedding to be very comfortable for me. And so I'll take you around to see what exactly my bedding is made of and why I feel I don't need a platform. How I enter in to sleep for the night. So as you can see, I just have two pillows here. This is really a decorative pillow. It gives not as much comfort, but I have this big pillow here that gives me just what I need. Down here underneath my bedding, what you actually have are a bunch of sheets, of course, and underneath the sheet I have a sleeping bag. Inside of the sleeping bag I have these couch cushions. I had 3 extra large couch cushions that are very, very plush. As you can see, very thick. And what I do is I fill a sleeping bag with those couch cushions. Then I place a bottom sheet, a top sheet. I have a blanket and a throw, and that is basically what encompasses my bed. And so I am actually 5'2", and I don't really feel the necessity of having my head be supported because honestly, you all, my head doesn't even reach that far. And so for those of you all who are worried about building out a platform or feeling like you need it, you absolutely don't. Yes, you will have a gap here, but if you are short enough and content enough, you can still get a good night's rest just by makeshifting a bed such as this. Here I have a bucket with a plastic bag. This is just a bucket that I got from the dollar store with a plastic bag. This encompasses my restroom. And so late at night on a campsite, I don't typically like to go to the restroom. And so what I do is I make a makeshift restroom here in my vehicle. This bag right here, I got it off of Amazon. It is a bag meant to throw away waste. And so essentially what I do is I have kitty litter inside of this bucket. I have it ready to go. I use the restroom in this. I tie up the bag and I dispose of it in a trash bag that I have with me. I typically do have a pop-up tent that I use, but for solo camping, I don't really use a pop-up tent because I don't really like to get out of my vehicle if I don't need to be. And so this is an easy way to make a makeshift restroom. You don't have to buy an expensive composting toilet or other type of gear to get a restroom. I'm a very simple woman. All I want to do is use the restroom, and this works just fine for me. Up here, I have a little table that I actually got from Five Below. This is where I keep my iPad. I turn it towards my bed when I want to have a movie night, or I use this to place my keys on at nighttime so that they're easily accessible, or I use them to place weapons that I use for safety. And so this kind of serves as a nightstand. It doesn't get in the way of when I'm sleeping, of course. And I like to just have it here. It's a makeshift table. I can use it for anything. But again, primarily, I use it for movie night and for placing my keys and objects that I need. Around here behind the driver door, you'll see that I have 2 clear bins that I use to store all of my things. I like to have everything stored and put away so that it looks nice and uniform. And 2 bins do the job for me, especially if I'm doing a short camping trip. And so in this bin, I like to call it my kitchen bin. Here I have my portable gas stove. I have some seasonings and olive oil, my butane cane that I use for my stove. I have a skillet, some Clorox wipes, cups. I also have a hammer and a toolkit in here should I need it. And so I like to have clear bins because it makes it really easy for me to know what's in what. I like to designate each bin for a specific thing. And so having a clear bin is definitely worth the investment because it lets you know exactly where to find things when you need them. Down here is pretty much my clothing bin. It also has towels in here, extra things I need. And then also I have my first aid kit right here. And so I keep all of the things that I need for first aid, allergy medicine, Neosporin, alcohol, everything that I need here in this bin. I didn't want to keep it with my food. I like to keep everything separate. Also because I do have butane, I want to be mindful of what I store in here with it because it is flammable. And so being mindful of how you store your things is really good. Just do what makes sense for you. 2 bins do the job for me. It allows me to have most of what I need, and I like to be able to see what I need when I need it most. Each of my windows are covered with these window coverings. They're actually magnetic, and I got them from Amazon. And so one side is reflective, and the other side you'll find is a blackout. They're very thin, but I feel like they do their job. I also got some extra magnets to make it that much stronger. Sometimes the magnets that come on here aren't as strong, and so I got these little magnet hooks off of Amazon. Definitely invest in them. They can serve another purpose if you want to hook things onto them. But this is what I got. They don't perfectly cover your windows. There's this part that's exposed, but also when you close my door, my bins tend to cover up exactly what's here. Walking around, you can see I have it on this window as well as here in my passenger door. I have them. So they try their best to fit the windows, but they try to be universal. So of course they're not going to fit every window, but I do think they do the job to provide me the privacy that I want and need. In my passenger seat of my vehicle, I like to store my food, snacks, and water. And so typically I do have a cooler that I will place here or somewhere in the back, but I'm just doing an overnight trip and don't really feel the need to bring a cooler with me. I have this lunch bag here that has all of my dry goods as well as some items that need to be kept cold for the night. And in this bag, I have some popcorn, snacks, and other odds and ends that I'll need for the night. And of course, I have water here and some more water in my lunch kit. And so my passenger seat is where I keep all of my goodies. I just come up here, get what I need, take it to the back, and be able to snack for the night. As you can see, the driver's side of my vehicle is left absolutely open. I like to do this for safety reason. In any event that I need to hurry up and hop into my driver's side, I want it to be completely open and accessible. Also, sometimes I keep my keys right here on the armrest. Again, if I need access to them, I like to jump directly in the seat and be able to take off if I need to. Here is an item I got from Amazon. It is a portable charging port. As you can see, the lights are showing on it. It is solar powered, but you also have outputs to be able to charge it by USB in a wall outlet. It also has flashlights here on this side, and I really love this device. I feel like it serves several purposes to be able to help me charge my devices when I do not have electricity hookup, and serve as a very bright flashlight because, as y'all know, it gets really dark here at camp. So I hope that you all enjoyed my very easy, very minimum camping setup. Again, this setup is pragmatic for short camping trips. I'm only staying over the night this time, and so it does the job. I also want to mention that I do have these lights that stream across my SUV. I have some other lights that I will hang up later on as well, just to provide extra lighting during the night and to make sure that I do not drain my car battery. And so they are battery powered. As you can see over here, I also have a fan if I need it. I am a type of individual where I do not get hot very much, but I like to have a battery operated fan near my head if I need to as well. Thank you all so much for touring my SUV with me. I hope that my setup can give you all ideas as to how you can convert your SUV or car into a camper for a quick camping trip. Definitely let me know if you like this video. Leave a comment below to let me know if it was helpful. Make sure that you subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching my videos.